Come to life. Welcome to it. This is the Sports Lounge with myself, Tebang Dipapang, and
Mesulisifo.
Singaphosanga Masekwa.
Asingaphosis. What do we have today?
Only
Let me give you that honor. By the way, have you recovered?
no, I absolutely haven't recovered. That for me, what I witnessed, Emanzini, is only one of the most, the biggest bills in boxing history. Apa Emundi. The amount of titles that were being contended is a story of its own.
So it's only fair that the person who was responsible for all that Akazes studio.
Yes.
No what big 10 now.
In the flesh. In the flesh.
Akazes studio. I say because
And
records.
a lot of things are dispensed in your social media. Namhlanje sifuna yena ubuqu.
Welcome, Glam.
Hey, evening, good. Tebang, listeners, viewers. I'm not sure Tebang said you guys are live on Facebook. I'm not sure if
No, we're absolutely live.
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
All right. Compliments. How many Christmas messages did you receive?
Messages. Yeah, well, I'm not really, I'm not really a Christmas person, and I can't hide it, unfortunately. Yeah, so when you say compliments, happy Christmas, I just because to me, it's just another day. It's one of those days. If I'm busy, I'm busy. In fact, I would have loved for. In fact, let me not because it could be controversial. But it's okay. It's one of those days. I enjoyed it
With the
at
family.
home, with family, of course. And I'm sure, guys.
What was Kush?
Well, the sense corners is a fresh.
Being ezo ze winners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well,
But anyway,
for
you win
sure.
as this man Kush as
No, but they were there. Remember, we said they'll be brought when the fight is live. So
Yeah.
they were outside. That's why I think in the main supporting bout, one was brought in the end. It was live on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they left with all the winners left with their
Definitely in show,
entitled
but
fight.
definitely isingene deep. But khona nje into engizayicela kuwe nje before we proceed before silibale. Ndicela nje inantsika just your express your feelings about the situation with AJ.
AJ, yes. Well, I think you are appropriate. You are correct, good. I think because I'm here, I'm not sure other significant role players in the country, in the sport or in Africa that are live in platforms of this nature. But we must, on behalf of Club Promotions in the main, in general, South African boxing fraternity and the continental one,
Yes.
express our deepest condolences. Not only to AJ and his family, but to the boxing family across the globe,
Yes.
including his trainers, whom we understood to be his friends, who lost their lives, their families. We bow our heads and our deepest sorrows to those families.
Yeah.
Yes, waqabile xaba waqabile. I guess xa so uthetha ngalonto uthetha even boxing yase South Africa at large. Xa so ulapha wena will also represent the big boxing South Africa.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
Yes. That's why the brand I represent is an international brand.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which is one of the biggest brand in Africa. So I'm sure we can't argue over protocol on this matter. It's a matter that has befell the sport of boxing. others are saying it's good that it was not AJ. It could not have happened to anyone who is part and parcel of our fraternity. Especially when after AJ's win, we're told that he pocketed almost 90 million US dollars. So he was going back home.
Which is commendable.
Yenza
his
loo
motherland,
nto.
Which is commendable.
to the home of his forebears.
Because AJ has never left Nancy. He has maintained a connection in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes, with the
Regular
home
visits,
of
yes.
his great grandfathers or his forebears, because that's where his roots are. So it's something that we must hail him for.
Yes.
Indoda naxa ibheke eJoburg eGoli iyophangela okanye iye kwaDeba xa ibuya ibuyela back ezilalini iphathele abazali into ezimandi nezimuncumuncu kwenziwe nomqombothi osebenza kakhulu kuthengwa impahla kongezwe impahla endlini.
I think let's not beat about the bush. Our Boxing Promotions has released a statement. And you know, when something is written, it's quite often left to translation, because how someone receives it always depends on the vantage point yakhe lo mntu uyifundayo. But today we have put Ayana Matiti in the flesh. And I think there's nothing more important than you laying out what the statement was about and what message you wanted to carry out with the statement that you released as Xaba Boxing Promotions. This is obviously around the issue of Siseko Days, as well as his manager, Bongani.
Well, I'd really had hoped to come here and rejoice about excellent work that we pulled together as a brand on the evening of the 19th of December, which from where we're sitting was indeed historic. Our page is still active. People are still engaging on different bouts.
Yeah.
Which is a momentum that we wanted to have and sustain in between fights and fights that we announce. So I spoke to Nguta long before the statement was released by my son in an event, that in terms of the account of what really took place, I mean, I took times to account about this bout of this title fight and that title fight in the social media page, engage with boxing fraternity and supporters as a whole. You obviously were here.
Yeah.
You contributed a lot in terms of the build-up in this platform. Nguta has many caps. Yeah. He has a variety of caps that he wears, which he also contributed. It's only fair that we would have spoken and harbored on the work that we think we delivered and in style beyond the event.
Yeah.
In the context of this platform, but I expected him to cover it and do justice. I'm still excited even today about the event, as it were.
Yeah.
That is why we had, even on the night, started to project, because we were clear on the next bout. We mentioned the date of the next event, which is on the evening of the 21st of February. which him will headline. It will be a day after my sister's brand, which is Basi Promotions, would be having its own boxing event on the night of the 20th in the same venue, Orient Theatre. So it will be a back-to-back event.
Wow.
On that evening, when
So Ixaba will be in control during the weekend. So I spent you.
for sure. Well, on the evening of the 19th, we posted on our brand on our page that the April Derby, Moyisi, Ngotole, King, Azinga.
Oh.
That's what we posted as early as the 19th. So it kind of takes you in confidence in terms of our shape, our conviction, and where we're going. So the statement that you want to say something?
No, yeah, I actually wanted to say something. Before we figure, because they turned it okay, reflecting the tournament itself and what it meant to Ixaba Promotions, and if you guys actually, you know, the tournament actually lived up to expectations. You know, did it live to expectations? Was it what you guys wanted it to be, or maybe it was it went beyond your expectations?
Well, remember when we are doing a tournament, you project, you will obviously seated here on a different day. Sepang asked, but why would people plan when they are going through a tournament? We went to town in trying to convince him. He was on a drink side, Sepang.
Was he? Okay.
So he could have now seen for himself the extent of talent that there is in South Africa.
Yeah.
But two, the fact that when you go into our event, you can't predict and lock yourself in your prediction that this boxer will win. I said you were present because I wanted to talk more about this thing of the statement. To me, it's neither here nor there. It's something that we released it even outside of our letterhead. It was released by my son. We just felt it does not deserve.
Yeah, which is why Ben can Temba, not Temba.
Yeah. Yes, it was just something we actually. Think whether do we have to release it, we can just leave it, or we can just release it next year. There was no pressure, but we felt because they're different. There's a tabloid, the tabloid is looking for sound bites, and if people are caught in the web and the agenda of the tabloid, they may fall into a trap of getting wrong information. But let me go back to boxing.
We're still talking about boxing.
Yeah, because we're still talking about boxing.
Which I think it links up. Because Uti already prior to tournament, as you announced this, you know. So uzawubuza all right, Australia Moise against Ngotole.
Yeah.
And by the way, Ngotole uphendule. He actually called me.
Okay.
Yeah. He actually called me.
Can we get a
I was surprised for the funeral fight. I was surprised.
There are other people who are speaking to people that are in my surroundings, but it's a fight that's happening.
And then both Moise and King were fighting in the tournament. But there's a boxer that you left out who was also fighting in that tournament. Good days. Which can go leads to this statement, I suppose, on Sepangba. Just clarify. Why did you leave this out of yonke le plan.
Yeah. Why is he not on the bill?
Yeah. Was it already kunto eziqhumayo already?
But boxing to me is important. I said to, I'll respond to this thing. I said to the boxing fraternity of East London that there's a boy that is called Mapoka. He will knock out that boy.
Yes, Gauteng.
And this boy is going to, I'll guide him to stardom. He will become the next South African champion. And he won by KO.
Who's going to knock out who?
The boxer that he was fighting against.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
And everybody, you were in the way in.
Knock out today's,
You were in the way in. Yeah. No, they're not in the same division.
Yeah, one is a flyweight.
Yeah, the other one is a flyweight. You were in the way in when people of Dangen Village, and he said, no, it's not possible. Most probably they were seeing him for the first time. That's the bout. Within my own reflections, the first South African title fight between Gqola and Xhaka introduced us into what we're likely going to see in the context of the title fights of the evening, as we're gracing ourselves for that quadruple that you wrote about. The exhibition, the presence of those two guys, but the dominance as well. A fight can be competitive and be exciting, but you can clearly see who wins or who is the winner of the fight. And I think Gqola accounted well of himself. Xhaka fought very well. But in that fight, in that tournament, I could attribute that as my first prize to that being the bout of the tournament. Alternatively, a fight between King and Kwei.
And then, yeah, that was a splendor.
A fight between Queen and Kwei. I know you, Nanguta, when we were disagreeing, you hardly go back to your viewership and say, hey, but Lendoda consistently has been, his assertions have always seen the light of the day. The fight between Kwei, it was the old and the young.
Yeah.
In the context of the matchmaking of the bout, not that King is old, he's an older boxer because around his 30s. But class and level, and fitness, which I'd always say would separate King from Kwei. Separated King on that night. Kwei presented himself because he was fighting in a bigger platform in the continent for the first time. He's known now. Everybody knows of him. That's what many boxers miss. They think they are bigger, but the platform is bigger, and therefore it creates, it gives them an opportunity of South Africans and continental eyes to access him. So Kwei, if I were to opine on it, he's a future champion from where I'm sitting. He has the chin. I could almost see a Vuyani Bhungu when he was fighting. A Vuyani Bhungu when he was a South African champion. Kwei needs, with minor touch-up, this is what I said, this boy would seriously be a serious world contender. More so that he's 22. There's a bout between Moise and I'm sure your heart is sore.
No. Yazi ufuna uyapho. Iyona ndawo ufuna uya kuyo leyo ndiya.
There's a bout between Moise and your boy.
Throw more stones. Is it?
Yes. Yeah. No, I don't throw stones, but
No, nickname yakhe.
we throw more stones. I don't throw stones except to say the analysis. You were seated here and say, but this thing of the weight being the only attribute. And I said, no, it's not. It's not the only attribute.
Yeah.
But it's going to play a role. And that fight, for me, from a psychological and a tactical point of view, we won it before the actual fight itself, before the boxers.
It felt like that.
That's how it was announced,
Yeah.
that this boy must make the weight. But I've always argued that the IQ of this boy, his skill, his ability, and I did not want to speak bad about, you know, when you say this one is going to box, but when it's rough, he's not going to take it. Because under normal circumstances, I made reference of a fight. They both fought against Chilwan. But I made reference of different fights, that he's a good boxer, but rough into when it's hotting up. Let's cancel the weight. Let's cancel the weight, because I was standing on Moise's attribute. But what ended it early? Because you said, had I expected it? But when I was here, I said this fight will end early before round 5. And I was saying it will end early on the strength of the weight. Not
Are you
because
still sure about it weight actually played a role to the fight? I mean, it weight, and of course, sometimes with Langoibona, Kagwaza champion, because middle rounds on 20 books, is getting fatigued. But for a fighting failure so early, would you say it was due to weight yadlali role now? Actually, are we really not
too much?
taking, away a brilliant win Gamoyis, Gomanis refresher weight?
No. Those who are merely talking about the weight as a scapegoat, that's the problem. I've spoken about Moises' brilliance, his IQ, and I still insist. But remember, these are 12 rounds. You signed a contract for 12 rounds. When you, towards the end of the first round, I'm sure that's what shocked you as well. Not in the early part of the first round. Towards the end, in the second round, when Moise came in, he was just walking. He was just bulldozing.
Yeah.
He will just throw his punches. He will come in. He will take. He will throw. You could say that this fight is going to end anytime, which is okay. Which affirmed my announcement, because I announced, I think in round 2 or towards the end of round 1 when I was watching that fight. The main bout. And my assertion has nothing to do with the decision we have taken. When you were at Orient Theatre, it kind of, if you could have taken this to be the first bout, because the momentum that was that we experienced from the first, the second, and the third bout dropped. I'm talking about the bout now, not the box. I'm talking about the bout now. I did not expect that fight to go that distance to round number 12.
You mean the main bout?
Yes, the main bout. But it did. And Daisy retained his title. The Tongwana was good in the inside, in the body. He could not. I think Tayse's corner was smart enough to bring him back to box behind the jab towards the second part of the second half of the fight, because otherwise the close range and the fight next to the rope was actually draining Tayse. So when they shifted back to where that's where many chances and how Tongana then struggled to come in. and was open to jabs, consistent jabs, and those crossovers. Other than that, I'm excited about the outcome. We, on the 27th of November, we took a decision that, but early October, that we instructed our legal unit to look at the best ways of protecting the brand from the exodus, and actually taking ourselves out of a father-son kind of a relationship with our champions and boxers. We elected and concentrated on and took a view that we must be business-like. And being business-like is that we can see your loyalty that we're displaying as a boxer, but we can't trust the expression without protecting ourselves officially.
Yeah, as is mandatory.
Yes, because we've had an issue that is still unfinished with the regulator Boxing South Africa with respect to the conduct of the provincial manager of Boxing South Africa in the province, in terms of how of the request that we made to PSA for her to bring binding contracts in 2 instances. That's a matter that is still on the table. It's still outstanding. It's being attended to. So that's one part. There's a different matter which I don't want to get into because it has nothing to do with the matter in question. So we then decided that we have some peculiar cases. Those peculiar cases is that you would have ATs who's training in the academy. An academy which is a boxing academy of the brand. Who has his manager? The academy has got an overall manager which manages activities of the academy. And Daise's manager has not really been playing the ball in relation to those activities. But 2, he now manages the boxer. The overall instructions and guidance in terms of the activities of the academy, he somewhat circumvents those. Have direct instructions to boxers that would undermine the overall program of trainers in the gym and in the activity. Now, when these things are brought into piecemeals, including remember when a boxer fights, there's 25% that goes to the overall team, the manager and the trainer.
Yeah.
We never questioned when Linda brought Bongani with Taser because he said he's the uncle and he's the manager. I never said, let me see whether or not is there something signed. That was not my interest. My interest was to, for one, to understand that in terms of the overall direction and guidance of the career, that rests with the promoter. And in terms of the training component, the trainers.
Can you backtrack a little bit?
Yes.
You're saying when Linda brought
Bongani.
was Bonganeza no days. Was
Yes.
it how the relationship started?
Yeah, that's how the relationship started. Linda brought Bongani to say, there is this boxer, Days. He's being approached by Bongani. because he wants Daisy to feature in our activities, and they want to sign from the onset contracts because they know that this is the only brand that will make them champions. Differently, Linda was speaking to the Malotanas or Siya, because it's something that I'm going to talk to as well, the Moisi component. Bongane has got nothing to do with Moise's career. So we took that, say, okay, it's fine, let's proceed. I could have mentioned it in a different platform. There was a different podcast that I was in which asked, what are you going to do? I said, we're going to tie them down, all champions. But two, there will be, whether a boxer is contracted to Club Promotions or not, if a boxer has signed a fight contract, the manager of the boxer and the trainer is obliged, and the boxer is obliged to market and sell the fight. So if there's a call up to say, you must bear the voice in get Lasheli right, not on the week of the fight, get Lasheli right, you must do that. Your manager must take you there. Or trainer, alternatively, vice versa. Now, in this instance, you now have a manager who's not a trainer. In other circles, Lonki is a manager, but he's a trainer of Tongwan. Now, you then have a Lonki who says something about Oshosha. Now, Oshosha will have to say something back their training days. Now, if in this platform you require days and his trainer is Shosha, is not Bongan. So you have a crybaby about small things. Someone who wants to he wants to shine, but he can't substantively at it and because remember, I never wished for a manager of a boxer because there's no need for a manager of a boxer when a boxer is contracted to Club Promotions, because what we do is to communicate fight dates with trainers. We don't need a boxer manager. But we tolerated this misfit, though we saw that this thing, it's going to become an irritation. But we tolerated it. There's multiplicity of things, but the bottom line, which to me is fundamental, was when we then said, because these developments of the exodus, sometimes you sleep, you wake up, a boxer is not there.
Yeah.
Let's call boxers with their parents. All the champions, we convened a meeting on the 27th of November.
And you're calling their boxers, in fact, their parents, in what capacity?
Being a parent is a capacity. You uzale umntana.
I mean, you've now said that you want to professionalize things, and this is going to be business as business as possible. And so when I ask about capacity, I mean, if we were discussing contracts, for an example, one would ask, this is a legal being who's above the age of 18, and angakikitela ngokwakhe. Umzali ungena ngaboni.
Well, I agree. This is what most probably Lau said in one of the engagement, but that's neither here nor there. Remember, we're a big brand that appreciates that we've produced boxers, we've taken them from nowhere, and their parents have been at Orient Theatre at ringside, especially the younger stars that we're talking to. Your Moise's father, his mother and father have been there in all the fights. Daisy, his sisters, I don't know the parent. I know people that were said to be Daisy's sister, Daisy's mother. But I was going to, you interjected me. Okay. Him's parents, both of them were there. King, the parents were there. The intention was to say, if your son, you understand your son to be having a promoter, this is what I do as a promoter, over and above you watching your son there. Now, if you understand your son to be having a manager. This is what a manager is supposed to be doing. But from the point of view of the brand, remember, because that was our meeting, we are in a process and we've spoken to our legal unit to do an advert. This is where the shit is hitting the fence. An advert because we want to appoint a business manager for all of our champions. Now we're saying that in the presence of parents, and the only person who was without a parent was Daisy. Remember, we called all the parents. We know Bongani. And then I emphasized in the meeting that I need to interface and people that are in the brand with your parents, so that kungabi khona indawo ibo sithethe information ethile kwakuthiwa ibrand yenza le nto yaziwe endlini hayi kwangumalume wami.
Were you trying to be transparent here?
Yes.
Because there's always been this accusation that you don't engage boxers. Uzbekele inantsiki vision yoba iqaba promotion iyaphi na.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kuphela ke ngoku kusithiwa no, the reason ongqeke bemkile is because bebengayazi
babazawulela ntoni. Yes. Now that's remember I'm responding to the question that we are asking. If kukho box ebekho ibisilwa ke April main bout ikhutshwe intoni, what led us to take a decision? Now after that meeting we then said we'll just Linda will communicate a date where all boxers will be tied and signed into a contract. I don't need to bid. It must not be as if I'm bidding for a tar road to sign boxers that have made champions. Otherwise, they should as well walk out the door and not fight.
But Kasper, for sake of clarity, man mention Linda. Linda, what role is he playing with promotion or anywhere?
He's part and parcel of the academy.
We academy.
We academy. Yes.
Ejimin, not promotion.
Yes, Ejimin.
Okay.
And when we communicate beyond the academy, we'll either use him or my son, Ubuko or Linda. So Linda is almost the nucleus or the conduit to external clubs, because we have boxers that are trained in different clubs.
Yes.
Like in this case, Moyisi was there with Nkoi, which is the trainer, and his parent, his father, in the same meeting. So I laugh when people say, just for the interest of your viewers, when you are signing a PSA contract, it says an official of Boxing South Africa. Anyone designated by Boxing South Africa.
Yeah.
If we're not at loggerheads, if I was not strong about the incompetent nature that surrounds the provincial manager in Eastern Cape, I would have, even if I would have communicated with her, the only thing that if she's absent, she would just say, send Lulama Mchao Matakan, anyone who's in the close vicinity, because the act and the regulations talk about an official of PSA to oversee and facilitate and witness. Now, the tabloid talks about the director of operations, which is the superior in the senior office. Yeah. How do you criminalize the senior office? Because there's a standing matter between myself and Sia. So I communicated with the director of operations that we are going to be signing boxers before the weigh-in on the 18th. Now, he then communicates back to say, yes, I may be late, which is fine, which was our matter. So we decided we can't...
You're talking about CEO?
Yes.
Okay.
We can't then stay boxers and say at all cost, because these people are fighting for, or actually putting food on their table. So they can't run away and not sign contracts when they are supposed, because it's a requirement that it's the obligation they have to the brand. The obligation we have to them is that we must contract them. We must give them fights, but we must contract them. So from the meeting of the 27th, we had then indicated that these are our expectations, because trainers train boxers. Managers, we do not know for sure. Some of them take 15% without doing nothing in the past. Now, if the 25% is 25,000 or 50, you have a manager that takes 15%. But the trainers, in the context of the academy, it's Shosha who and Miniake who are involved on daily basis of ensuring that Teise, Gingi are ready. They are taken to Echimina, Elwandle, Gemoto, Alkashosha, and Petrol Kashosha. So you would expect that there would be a presentation to overall managers to say, now it's a program. As managers, you must then go out to ensure that it's funded and it's met with. Remember, I'm presenting the fight, boxers are paid. Now, we then spoke of a business manager who would connect with the corporate world and ensure that boxers who are champions gets endorsements and gets stipends and all of that. And it's an expertise that we do not have as our promotion, but it's what we do not see in the current BSA managers. In particular, especially Lego Uncle, because if you are saying, if I'm firm when Anguta on something, you can't say I'm bully. If I'm firm on something, to get an meeting in, I'll take upum. To get a meeting in, I'll take upum.
That was my question, because a contract by nature is a meeting of the minds. Do you think that your contract or your contract offering by design spoke to what the desires of the boxers? Obviously, meeting up with what you as a business are trying to push forward.
That's what Mafan is busy with.
Okay.
But currently, boxers were signing BSA contract. You can't take it to your lawyer. You don't edit BSA contract. Promoter boxer contract. It's generic. It's universal. Whether it's Bemen who's signing a box in the context of BSA boxer contract, you can't say nza good grade. No big grade alinando nalezui change la contract. Now the irony, which is something that made me to laugh, is that and people will laugh at this thing. In my own tournament, the same provincial manager sneaks out to sign a boxer manager contract between Moise and Bongani without my knowledge. Yeah?
Yeah, I don't want to say she sneaked out. Uye wawi overseer law contract.
Yeah. No?
All
And
right.
he asked him after the weigh-in. After or before the weigh-in, I do not know. Now we are coming to my event. You are here to do the weigh-in, the official weigh-in. I'm the promoter of the fight. You know, from the point of view of head office, that if you want to communicate something, you will communicate with. There were people that were assigned to speak to her from the point of view of the brand, which was our own national arrangement. You then don't speak to those people. Moise is then signed. Koi Machoba is not aware.
You
Video,
mean the trainers.
Video is not aware. The promoter of Moise, remember, I was merely officializing the contract. I can't, how stupid can I be to want to, I'm trying to respond and resolve this issue. How stupid can I be that I would take a manager, especially a redundant one, and say a manager must sign a boxer that I've taken from the amateur rank to the professional ranks, a boxer whom I said, when Abantu were responsible for it, I said he'll no longer fight in my shows when he was a flyweight division unless he moves up the division. And then I made him a South African champion. I made his first defense without talking to any other person. Now all of a sudden there's a manager, someone who presents himself as a manager. Where am I in that process? Now it's another matter that requires the attention of PSA. Kuti,
I was going to ask that, but I pinned it goes back to Lando. Yoba how Ngeke was signed by Mr. Colin Nathan
and Vabaz.
and well, I don't know whether Vabas was there. but
Yeah,
sometimes-
she's there. She was the one who facilitated that as well. Now, in my own event, now I get a call from Landeli Tingimfen. He says, hey club, ndifuna naye uba uthethe enye into kutsho mzakazi uba ndithele awuyanyelwa apha kusayinwa i-contract ungenza la noise le awusayini i-contract there's ingxaki kuthiwa you're unprofessional usayini i-contract kuthiwa bayaphinda abantu banengxaki usayini iibhoksa zakho phofu ndiyithetha olu hlobo ngamabomi.
Yeah.
The point I'm making is that he's a witness in a contract that we've since rescinded. Bongani was speaking for the first and the last time on behalf of Moise yesterday when he spoke to that tabloid, which has a mind similar to that of Bongani. Udibena abantu abangazinto bobabini bathi you have you have his father, Moise's father, witnessing and Mtekwan. I mean, who can be a better witness? Uzalumdan, who can be a better witness than a father of a boxer?
Okay.
And then you want someone else, you say, not a licensor of PSA. There's no way that it says a witness must be a licensor of PSA. Unfortunately, that tabloid was looking for a scoop and a sound bite, and it met someone who has a 4-year-old mind like him, and they wrote that story. So that's the point. We then took a view. Let me finish this thing around the contract. So we said, fine, contract will be signed then. Ulaw ucaba uzawufika late ku 3:30.
Who's low?
Director of operations. Yes.
Okay.
So all
And
of a sudden,
by the way, didn't PSA recently released a memo apho ithi kukhona into lekhishwa kosayinwa kwe-contracts boxer manager, boxer promoter, boxer. Are you aware of that?
no, I'm not aware of them.
No, it was released by the CEO. Isithi kukhona nje i-culture yongafuna babantu ba-maintain i-gentleman's agreement instead of.
I'm sure they would have released it because in Lau's account, in the majority of relationships, they are casual. They're not formalized.
Yes.
Yes, they're not
it was released
formalized.
by the
So
CEO.
maybe yes. I'm
So
sure.
but you say you are not aware of that.
Yeah,
You
no,
are
I'm
not,
not.
because I was going to ask, but doesn't that surprise you then? A promotion ifuna go ahead and enze lento PSA yathi abakhuthaza kuba mabayenze basically.
PSA was not on the wrong in the context of Lau this time around.
Yes.
The director of operations, because in the context of the battle and my outstanding issues, disputes with Sia, he then took it upon himself to say, look, but I will make sure that I'm there. He could not, when Moise came and Days came at 3:30, and I was not comfortable. If I was if you could in a situation where Lau is now explaining this the contract of the promoter box, questions are being asked as Temtem as Ngokzai Bongani or manager. I'm not signing Bongani, I'm signing the boxers. Now Moise never said he's taking the contract to his lawyer. He said because we had called, which is the promotional outfit, had called the parents, and we wanted the parents to be involved. Utatake use orient ebezawuza apho, so ufuna utata kabe khona sign contract. The other one said uyisa kugqwetha uDays. We were clear. We said we were very clear that we do not take kind to this arrangement. Our relationship with the manager has broken down. It's irreconcilable to an extent that we do not want to work with him then and in the near future. That extended to Days. because they came together. When we wanted to, he then pleaded. He said, no, sawucela law. A person who's saying they were bullied. Sawucela uba usiphe Monday or Sunday or Monday to reorganize you, spin a spec lapha kule meeting. Now, I could not have waited for that arrangement because my investment is with the Boxers. And I had to ensure that the decision that I took with parents, Boxers are signed, and they did not sign. And when we instructed, we did something which you could say Taser should be thankful to Shosha. Because when we went back to Orient Theatre, our decision was clear that we must recall Shosha from the corner and Meniaki. And when we announced that to Shosha after Kwei and Gingr's fight, he almost cried.
No, you need to recap here. You need to recap. Are you saying uShosha i-trainers zika-Taser benizirecorder from the fight?
From the fight.
Kusheke bani?
We did not care. We did not care at that point.
Okay. I think Brian, also we are kind of over time, which is it's tough.
We are over time because of the questions you're asking and I'm responding to them.
Yeah, okay. But in this last 3 minutes, because at the very center of this, now I may be saying this as a layman, but at the very center of this is you pioneering the re-existence of boxing in East London. And at the very center of all of that is a child who has a very bright future potentially in the right hands. If Osiseko ebe lapha ekumamele.
And can I add whom you built?
Yeah. Ubuzawuthini kuye. And I don't want you to hold back in the advices that you give him, because you're not only a boxing promoter, but you also cultivate and build careers. Whether that may ultimately involve you having to advise him to be separated from his uncle or not is the story for another day. But
we can't do that. We can't advise him to be separated from his uncle. When you pray for rain, you must expect the mud. We're not in a business of, we're not psychologists. We're a promotional company that values itself. We've invested in boxers. If this hand cannot wash this other hand, if I have an obligation to you, there's something that I did not say here. When remember, Taser was not going to fight in December. Bongani had a different dispute. We met, the three of us, with me, himself, and Linda. I said, okay, fine, I understand your dispute. I respect it, but I disagree with it. Uteta lamfani itubenye uyithetha athi ndiyakuva leadership. It does not say. I said, fine. For us to agree in what you are suggesting, let's take out Taser in this fight. He must not fight.
What dispute was that? Are you at liberty to actually disclose it?
No, I am. He wanted additional 20,000 in the contract, in the fight contract. I said no.
Oh, it's a best dispute.
Yeah, it's a best dispute of consent. He wanted an additional 20,000. I said no. Remember, this fight was supposed to be a vacant title fight. I was not supposed to be making an SA title fight against Tongwan. Two, Taser, if we're to put the BSA contract here, Taser fought in April. He fought a big fight in September. In terms of my obligations, I've done enough. In fact, this one is just an extra. So if you want an extra 20,000 for a fight that you have not done anything to bring about, that I'm doing, then wait and fight in April. You're not going to have it. Let's take him out of the tournament. No, leadership, that's not what I mean. He must fight. And then you still do not sign a promotional contract. And you come in. And you too. I'm very clear on this one.
Yeah.
That's the advice that I would give. We wish him good luck.
Are you saying you will never be part of Xaba promotion now?
In what?
as a boxer?
The statement is very
Umsebenzi
clear.
lo owenzileyo wamakha from where he was up
Yeah,
to this.
it's like abantu on daily basis. God, when I'm good. The statement is very clear. Remember, our matter is not against days, but it's how he absorbs whatever advice that he's getting. Our matter is against this person that we think we have it up to here working with him. He's very destructive, the manager. So we then said, we will not work with this manager. It does not mean we will not work with the boxer. But if the boxer is tied to the manager, then we will not work with the boxer. But 2, the condition of an existential crisis that leads to him to be outside of the Klaba Academy, outside, is the fact that we have not signed a promoter boxer contract, which is a precondition for any of the champions that we promote today and in the near future. So he has not signed that contract. So there's no reason for him to be in our big platform.
So akazophinda train Xaba Academy.
No, because the both trainers, Shosha and Miniake, pleaded with us to say, please wait, we're talking to him, we are Smamel and said fine, but know our conditions. Remember now, the trainers had then said, please, can this be handled differently? We're talking to him. He has done that. I'm not sure why popping it with Kamalume wake. Umalume wake is saying that they are looking for a new home. I've also been called by 3 promoters saying, we're called by this manager. Iti ekale bisti no more is no days. Kugiti no days. It no days yet. So they must do whatever that they want to do. We are responsible for the career of our champions. We are inundated by champions that wants us to sign them. We'll announce those. But they are the condition we have expressed it even to them that we're no longer getting into this relationship outside an official arrangement. We'll sign them. We'll announce them. But the fight between King and Azinga is going to take place. It's going to happen. I'm not sure about what you heard from Ngotole, but that fight is going to happen. Someone else is talking to their team, but ultimately we'll do it. There's no rushes in April. We think it's a good fight, but again, it's the fight that we're sure about that is happening is the fight of between Azinga and King. We're sure that Moyes is fighting for an IBF Intercontinental title in April.
Mandibuza umbuzo wokugqibela mhlawumbe, hopefully, I don't know. What is your feeling about this whole issue of contract, especially when it comes to people like me and people like this platform, the media? I mean, we've seen the boxers zithathwa, especially Gauteng. We've seen Uron Berman works with certain ubane manager that looks after those boxers, and akubikho outcry nje. And some of our boxers, including your things of Saitum Zegelo wazi, who actually left his manager. Kwathiwa uzawuhamba naye ayoba iphathi yena ntsika, but wayofakwa phansi kwa-management ka-Brian Mitchell. And there was never an outcry about this. Why do you think there's an outcry when it's done by a black promoter? Kodwa siyazi-embrace apha eRhawutini. I-boxing 5 uyayazi bisebenza nabani. Strictly ifuna ibe ne-management ethile ezayibuild. If ngaya internationally, Golden Boy Promotions yamasoza asebenze nokhonalo uReynolds, i-boxers manager uReynolds akafuna usebenza naso.
Yes.
It's a standard practice. Why do you think this is an outcry when it comes to this issue?
I'm not sure if you are citing Kosen Mla wafinyiswa pha Mla wamanejwa kunto ngathi i-partnership lento ubuyibuza nawe i-partnership into engekhoyo, but ke it's water under the bridge. If you're asking me, I would prefer to work with boxers that have got trainers. They can be coming from stables, but that have got no signed contract with managers. If there must be a manager, even the manager that we're talking about is a business manager that will not have a BSA license. It's a corporate arrangement that we're talking to. If there's got to be any manager in that has got a BSA license, it must be a manager that we work very well with and close with as Club Promotions. So it happens like what we are saying, but abantu bebefuna sihlale. Remember, we just took, before this fight, we took a decision that the pink one is not coming because of abantu babeyiqhelile lento into babe ne boxers ezikhoyo ezibenefitayo zilo ezibeze champions baleke. Now sivala lo mthombo ngoku umlambo ilwandle liyatyekeza lento imdaka. If umalume kaTeis no Teis is part of the rot or the moles that have been hiding under our own scope and our own environment, and are being taken out ngamanzi bayatyekezwa out of the brand, then let it be. We'll get other stars, we'll make other stars as we do, and certainly 2026 we'll have exciting fights for the boxing fraternity.
I think let's leave it there for now. It's a very complicated one. We would all, as the boxing fraternity, more especially seeing the return of Inqindi in the manner that it has returned. I think the better outcome would have been for a meeting of the minds. I'm still hopeful that something like that can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll have to discuss it further when the time allows. But we are about 12 minutes over time, and I think the guys from Spirit and Truth borrowed us this 12 minutes because they understand the pertinence of this issue and they understand how much gravity.
There's that
it holds.
There is that gravity. The English word.
Yeah, but this has been the Sports Lounge with myself, Tsepang Dipapang, and
Mesuli Zefasi. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Club.